Hello, my dear Scorpios. Welcome to your November 1st through the 3rd. Technically, it goes beyond that time. And then whenever you are feeling guided back to it, it could be your reading at that time, but typically for about a week. This particular issue that I'm seeing here, Scorpio, you might want to sit tight just in case this is not your current situation, but yet it may end up being that way. We're going to jump ahead to the forward movement first. This particular situation appears to be around a family dispute or some sort of conflict between love and family. So we're going to take a look at that here in just a second, but I'd like to welcome you to the channel and also thank you so very much for your patience. I had been out with the flu, bronchitis, pneumonia, and still coughing. So because of that, we're doing things a little bit differently to minimize the amount of time I'm on screen so I don't cough like crazy. So thank you for your understanding. So we see a strong family dynamic here, here, and here. Unfortunately, this and this are kind of opposing forces. So our Four of Wands is showing us an energy of community, an energy of home, an energy of a desire for support from your loved ones. But we see that things take a rapid turn in a very negative direction for you, Scorpio. And so we are going to go ahead and we are going to take a look at that. But before we do, we have a focus on the 3rd house. Gemini is over the 3rd house, and we have a focus on the 3rd house here and the planet Mars. And Mars is about ambition and drive. And it appears that that energy, which is also a combative energy at times, there seems to be some combative communication that's being represented here. This could be combative text messages, emails, direct person-to-person communication, some sort of combative communication that is occurring in and around you in some way, Scorpio. And it appears to be either regarding a strong friend group that feels like family, or the community at large, or a family dynamic. We see that when we're looking here at our 2nd row and we take a look at our whispers of love, there's definitely a focus on love, but there's also a focus on you defending love, you fighting for love and defending your position. So there seems to be a strong dynamic between you and somebody else in your environment that is bringing forth communication, because our pages have to do with communication. This particular person is going to, or has already done so, brought some sort of communication that was very emotionally immature in nature, or due to a strong insecurity, or just complete denial. So this communication that comes in that is combative in nature and very immature could be coming from a very cruel person. When we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody extremely pessimistic, very malicious, very manipulative, very harsh, bitter, cruel, deceitful, a lot of real negative energy here. So you have somebody in your midst, Scorpio, that is bringing this really intense energy of manipulation and frustration and anger towards you for what appears to be your choices. Now we also see that same energy represented here in the Queen of Coins in reverse. It's a very selfish energy. So you're dealing with somebody selfish, bitter, in denial, and immature. You may be dealing with more than one person, since we do have 3 different people represented. Now we see with the Magician coming immediately after this this page of coin or cups in the reverse, we see that this communication seems to be related to an opportunity that you have with regards to love. It's related to you being proactive in love, you pursuing some sort of opportunity with regards to love. We see that with the Justice card, that there is a strong desire in your sense to be very open, honest, and direct with this person, to express your truth, but it seems to be met with this very immature energy. So Scorpio, you also have another energy surrounding you, which appears to be giving you this strength and this confidence to handle this situation. And this other energy that is around you could be your love interest, because we have a very quiet and steady energy here. A diligent lover, somebody who plans, somebody who's dedicated in relationships, somebody who's a dreamer. And so this gentle energy may be giving you a gentle message after this situation that's helping you to find your inner strength and courage. So that part's lovely. That part's absolutely beautiful. So we see that this particular situation, possibly among other things, is creating a huge burden for you in your life. There may be a lot of responsibility as a result of this communication that's being placed on your shoulders. You may have a lot of other responsibilities in your life that are currently causing additional stress. There's some sort of obligation that you feel to a family unit. You feel an obligation to this family unit or to this community or to whomever this is that is opposing your love interest or your love opportunity. You feel an obligation with this person to try to work things out, to work together. But with the world in the reverse, we see that there is going to be a lack of achieving that teamwork in the present moment. It's a very empty energy. It's a lack of closure, a lack of achievement. And in fact, with the Five of Wands on top of here, that is conflict and arguments. And there's a clashing energy. So despite your efforts to show your inner strength and your courage and to follow through with this sense of responsibility that you have to work things out with this person or this particular person, that there's still conflict, there's still struggle, there's still arguments, there's still clashing and bitterness. Now we do see, Scorpio, that whomever this person is has some sort of unrealistic expectation regarding your love life, and that this person's unrealistic expectation of your love life, it's like they don't understand that you're following your heart and your head, because you've got the King of Cups here. So you're using both your head and your heart in your love decisions. It's not like you're just, following some romantic whim. It's not like you're, trying to solely be logical. It's like you're following both your head and your heart. And you're finding that you're trying to be compassionate with whomever this person is, but yet they don't seem to understand your romantic attraction. And so here we have a romantic attraction from you. We have a calming and committed and devoted partner in your life. And then we see that somebody's selfishness, and then we have this kind of foolish energy, since it's negatively aspected by our Seven of Wands, this kind of foolish, careless, reckless energy. The Seven of Wands is placing you in this energy of needing to set some boundaries with this person, fighting for your love and defending your choices. It could be, Scorpio, that your choice in love may just be a little bit unconventional. We have a card here of showing that there's like this one person who stands out from all the rest, right? All the rest of these are geese. And here we have this woman that's kind of unique in nature. And this card is always telling us to, follow your authentic self, that it's okay for you not to be like everybody else. It's okay for you to not run with the crowd. It's okay for you to be unique. And perhaps maybe your love situation is unique, and that seems to be why it's causing a problem here. Now, Spirit is guiding you. We got two whispers of love came out together, which I found to be interesting, because this first card very much resembles this, in the sense that we have this fairy that's focusing on love with this dragon, right? So looking for the good in everyone, even when they're not showing, the good. It also indicates a sort of unconventional situation. So maybe you're dealing with some sort of unconventional relationship. And so we have this focus on love, finding the good, even in the person who's causing you problems. Person or people, because we have a few people represented here. And it also says to take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. And here we have two people kind of sailing off into the sunset together, transforming their lives together, experiencing the world together. So then we see what's coming in the near future, Scorpio. Oh, well, let me digress for just a moment. The moon card clarifying our second row is just very simply indicating that this situation is very complicated. Coming to a point of resolution will be complicated. That there's a sense of uncertainty and complexity to this situation that's, leading you in this path to have to fight for what you love or whom you love, or to set some strong boundaries with an individual that's causing problems. Now, once again, we see this pessimistic, malicious, manipulative, harsh, bitter person here. And then there's this feeling, this overall sense with this Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio, that, the clock is ticking. The angels are protecting you in this particular situation as well. So not only does it feel kind of like a ticking time bomb, but there's also angelic protection through this situation, which is positive. So that's good. We also see with this beautiful Page of Pentacles, same energy as we had here, right? That diligent lover, somebody who's a planner. We see that this particular person is very consistent in your life and very grounded. They're very loyal and faithful. And it's like, we see that they're here to help you, right? Like the wounded warrior is usually alone in a regular tarot, but here there's two people. Somebody has your back. The Page of Pentacles is usually alone, but there's two people here. So somebody has your back, and it appears to be, a loyal, diligent lover, basically. Somebody who's faithful and has your six. Oh, and look, King of Cups directly underneath that. Once again, somebody who is a calming, devoted partner. So we see here with this Ten of Coins, that's that family dispute, conflict between love and family. And unfortunately, then we see the conflict. So there's going to be more words said. Not only did we have words said here and here, but there will be words said here as well. Unfortunately, this will be impulsive communication. It will almost be like an attack. It will be very cutting, very quick. And it's going to require you, Scorpio, to think quickly so that you don't respond in like kind. The moon in this particular case holds a different meaning. It indicates that you're tying up loose ends with this situation that seems to be out of control, and that you are going to be preparing for a brand new beginning. You don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know what's going to happen up ahead in the future, but you're preparing for the new beginning. You're preparing for positive growth and movement forward. Despite this circumstance, ultimately, with these three cards ending our individual rows, we have somebody patient, kind, loving, a planner, a dreamer, dedicated to you, Scorpio, that you are fighting for this love with. And it looks like there is a new beginning for you here up ahead on the horizon. Scorpio, this is a very complex reading. So what I plan to do is I plan to go ahead into the extended, and there'll be a preview here in just a second of the cards that I pick for that. But I will be going into the extended to see if we can get some more information on this family dispute, this conflict between love and family, and what may be coming next, anything that you need to know about this to be better prepared, as well as a potential outcome for the family dynamic as well as for the love dynamic. So I will see you over there, link down below. Love and light to you, Scorpio. Have a beautiful day. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your extended preview. I took some of the Lord Ganesh Oracle. I took some of the Cosmic Consciousness Oracle, the Moonology Oracle, the Angel Tarot, the Runes, the 108, and also 3 different tarot spreads, which are in 3 different piles here on from the Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to learn more about this situation, link down below, and I'll see you over in the extended.